What is going on, brothers? It's your dude, Mr. International Passport. I apologize sincerely for the 40-minute delay. Our guest had some technical issues, but now we've kind of got it up and running, so I apologize for you, brothers. Welcome aboard to another classic live stream. Hope you brothers are doing good and doing super. Um, First and foremost, please hit the Cash App, hit the super chats, hit the subscribe to the Patreon, and hit the like button to support the channel. Shout out to all subscribers for supporting the movement over the past few years. It's greatly appreciated. And welcome aboard the new subscribers to a very powerful movement. So in this live stream, we have a very special guest here called Derrick. And Derrick will be breaking down his recent divorce, to his ABW wife, and why he's chosen to completely move to Africa and never come back to live in America again. Okay. Derrick, how are you doing, brother? You okay?
Oh yeah, I'm good.
Fantastic, brother. So, Derrick, do you mind giving us a brief introduction about yourself, who you are, where you're from in America, and we'll go on from there, bro.
Well, my name is Derrick Franklin, and I'm from Michigan, cold climate,
Awesome,
unfortunately.
brother. Awesome. So, anything special about you, brother, that we should know that you want us to know, like your hobbies or who you are in America, etc., etc. Anything interesting about you, bro?
Well, I got all kind of hobbies. I fish, I hunt, ATV ride, I also horses, and play a little basketball here and there. Those are my hobbies.
Awesome, awesome, brother. Awesome. So, brother, let's get straight into the live stream topic. Before we go on to speak about Africa and African women and where you're traveling to in Africa, you've been divorced, which is very upsetting, brother. Um, but we want to speak more about your divorce, why you divorced, who you were married to, and why it broke down, brother. So give us a good background as to your divorce and why it happened in the first place. And was she someone that was submissive and feminine at first, and she got masculine, and you got tired of it? We want to know the whole details, brother.
Well, actually going through it right now. That's the whole purpose of me transitioning and getting out of here. But um, let me see. Well, I'll take it all the way back. I've been with her ever since middle school, actually,
Damn.
and she was about 14. I was about 15. So it's been like 20 some odd years, and everything was fine up until 2005. She lost her father, and things just changed after that. It got rocky. And I don't know. Kids, that changed. They started getting older. You know, we was on the same page, and all of a sudden, when she lost her father, it was like she was leaning more towards her family. And then she ended up losing her brother, and stuff really got rocky then. So, I kind of like, had it. You know what I mean? But ever since I was 18, I always felt different, about the rules and everything that was in America. I didn't agree with a lot of things here, so I talked to her about it, and I kind of muzzled my feelings, and, I kind of put her feelings first, but I always felt different, about a man and a woman. You know what I mean? I feel like a man should be able to have many wives as he can afford, as long as he treat them right. He makes sure each one of them is equal. You know that those are my beliefs. My mom's with other things. She never really believed in that. So I stayed with her up until the kids got grown. Currently still here. I got about 9 more days in America, and I'm actually done. I done sold everything. Wednesday, I'll be finished selling up everything else, as far as my truck and some trailers and stuff like that. But I had like 4 different businesses here. And I try some everything, man, you know, and I just I give you a little definition about I've been a truck driver. Okay, I had lawn service. I was a licensed electrician for 30 years. I had a daycare. Um, I had a group home. So I met with a lot of different people. I dealt with a lot of different females, you know, especially with traveling, you know, and I done traveled some everywhere, you know, travel mostly all 54 states in America, um, the border of Canada, border of Mexico. You know, I done been there. Plus, I done been to the country, but as in driving a truck, you know, I done traveled all over and I done talked to multiples of people, especially
Mm.
females, you know, and I took 10 years and I actually studied females, you know, so I'm not just saying stuff, you know, about American women. You know, it's a few, you know, out of 100%, I give about 20% out there, you know, but majority of the females here in America is their mentality is different. And I think one of the reasons why, because they kind of hide behind the system. American women feel like they don't need a man because the system is got them covered. Basically, the system say, well, if you get rid of the man, we'll give you a bridge card. You know, we'll give you this, we'll give you housing, you know, we'll take care of everything. Get the man out of the home. You know, so the women kind of hide behind that, you know, and I have a problem with that. You know, you can't be a man in your own home. You know, it doesn't matter. You know, I go out, used to work like a dog, you know, and then when I come home, you expect peace, but you don't get that. You know, after working out there in the streets, dealing with 4 different businesses, and I still don't even know how I did all that. And when you come home, you expect peace. Basically, I didn't get that. It was always something. You know, in my profession, you know, I had to deal with multiples of different people, especially most of them was women. You know, and somebody will see me and call her up, and she know it was just business, but I get accused of this, get accused of that, you know, and it was just tiring. It was more mental, you know, than physical. It wasn't never physical, but it was more mental. So, you know, I was just tired, you know, basically.
Damn. Sorry to hear that, brother. Hold on, brother. Shout out to Moonwalker84 for the $199 super chat. Keep up the good content, brother. Thank you very much. Much appreciation and much love to you, brother. Brothers, make sure you support the channel for tonight by hitting the cash app and the super chats. That'll be greatly appreciated. Thank you very much, brothers. Show love to the channel. So, brother, I have a question for you. I have a big question for you. Would
But
you say that you're a traditional man, but your soon-to-be ex-wife is very liberal? She adopted American liberal ideals. She adopted feminism, and that's when the divorce happened. The clash happened there. You're a traditional man. She's a liberal feminist, and you couldn't actually work together, brother. You wanted her to be on your program, but she was against you.
oh yeah, most definitely, you know, that female masculine is is real in America. You know, women really they wants to be the man and they wants to be the woman as well. So that's definitely real here.
Damn. So brother, interesting. Can we know more about your wife? What state is she from in America? Is she from New York? Is she from Texas? Is she
No,
from
actually she's actually from Michigan. Actually from Montgomery, Alabama. That's where I was born and raised. You know what I'm saying? Well, I was born, but I wasn't raised there. I come here to Michigan when I was like 9 years old. Okay, and down there, you know, in Alabama, you know, we more hug hug you tight. We more, you know, we touch, you know, kiss on the cheek, stuff like that. Even with raising my kids, you know, it was mandatory for me before my kids go to bed, you know, you give me a hug, tell me you love me, stuff like that. You know, you sit down, you try to eat together. But with her, it was always that, you know, you can go in your room, you can do this. She didn't make it, or she didn't stand behind me when I said that, hey man, you know, the kids should give their parents a hug, kiss, tell you love them. She never, you know, she didn't agree with that. In her family, in her household, it was much different. So it was always a clash with that, you know. So
Wow. So there was a clash between how you wanted to raise your children.
exactly.
I'm sorry to hear that, brother. So brother, on to better things now. Africa. Why have you chosen Africa to be your destination to move to permanently and leaving the America behind? Why Africa, brother?
Well, one of the reasons why, because about 8 years ago, you know, believe it or not, the Most High, He gave me a calling, you know, because of all the things I was going through. And one day I was just came back from riding my horses, okay, and then I pulled over in my other side of my yard, and I kind of broke down, is what I did, you know, and this big, it's like a voice, like me and you speaking right now, came to me and said, if you're tired, here's a place. You can go here and you can start all over, fresh, whole fresh start. And that was been about 8 years now. So I started studying the place, the continent, you know, every place on there, you know, and I started studying the women there. You know, don't get me wrong. You know, I heard the live stream yesterday, you know, when they was talking about females, you know, basically, yeah, females pretty much all the same, you know. They're not going to let you sit at home, sit on the couch, stuff like that. But the difference between American women versus those women in Africa, in any pretty much any country, I done been in other countries as well. They know how to treat you. Everybody, don't get me wrong, is going to use each other, male or female. You're going to use each other, but it's how you use a person. And that's my problem with American women. You can look in those women's eyes, you can talk to them. Their voice is much softer. Their touch is much softer. They don't mind taking care of their husband or boyfriend or whatever. He done worked hard all day. He come in, and what's wrong with a massage? What's wrong with, hey man, let's take a stroll on the beach, have a little candlelight, have a little glass of wine. Talk to me, tell me about your day. You don't get that in America. Everybody is sitting around on their phones. Woman is talking on the phone to her mother or who God knows whoever else. But it's like you just there in the house. When you come home, you should have been and got all that out of your system. That's what I feel about, you know, your wife or your girlfriend or whatever. She should be ready to hear your day. If I don't work hard, I'm making sure everything is taken care of, bills and everything else. Then when I come home, you should do your job. Food should be ready. Kids should be put down. If they got to go to school, if you done came in, because sometimes I used to come in late. You know, I had houses, rental houses as well. And sometimes I used to get off work and go back to work on my rentals. And sometimes I didn't get in till like 1 or 2 o'clock some nights. So when I get in, it's like, okay, your food in there, go eat it. And you go back to bed. No conversation, no nothing. You know, you mean to tell me you can't talk to a man about his day? You know, and I had a problem with that, man. And that's been going on and going on and going on. And, you know, until you say, well, you know what? The kids are all grown now. What am I putting myself through all this for? If you can't sit down and talk to me, something as simple as that, then I can find someone else that will, you know.
Damn. And you feel like African women can provide you that kind of femininity, submissiveness, touch, love, and they respect men in Africa, brother? Is that what you feel is the case for you, brother?
I know that they will. I have ran across them many of times. You can look at a woman, and this is what I do. I always pay attention. Any woman, I look a person in the eyes. Your eyes tell a lot. It tells a lot. The sound of your voice, it also speaks. The women in America, the tone of voice that they use, the way they look at you, it's like you're a piece of trash or something. That's just the way they look at you. It starts off when they first start dating you, all fine and dandy, but it does not stay that way. I have talked to multiples of people. I have been around multiples of people. And I'm telling you, it does not stay that way here in the United States of America. It does not. I done been to other countries. I have spoken to them. It's one time that I almost left my family.
Damn.
Because of the way I was treated there. The women there just, it was unbelievable. I almost called or sent a Dear John letter that I'm never coming back home. Every country I done been in, the women have treated me better than the ones that's in America. I'm sorry.
Damn. Incredible. Thank you, brother. So, brother, my next question for you is, what country in Africa are you moving to from America?
Well, when I leave here next week, I'll be flying into Senegal first. And I'm going to stay there probably a couple of weeks. After Senegal, I'm going to the Gambia. And the reason why I chose the Gambia, because you can do a 5-year visa. You know, the transition is much easier. And then I also look at the cost of living. I don't want to go to a country like Ghana, like everyone else, South Africa, because it's all built up. I want to go somewhere where I can make a difference. You know, that's the whole purpose. I'm actually going to help them, and I'm also going so they can actually help me heal. So we're going to
Okay.
help each other. And that's the way I feel like life should be. We should help each other out. I don't care what race. You be a purple guy, green, orange. It doesn't matter. If I treat you right, then I expect the same.
Okay, brother. So let me ask this now. How will you be supporting yourself financially in Africa?
Well, I'm actually 46 years old right now. And I have did some things. Some of my kids to school and all that stuff, college, all three of them. They've been in college and all that. And I worked. I don't have a lot of money, but I have a few pennies. I'm gonna go there and open up a business is what I'm gonna do. But I have enough money to sustain myself, the business, to build a home is what I'm going to do. I want my horses. Basically, everything I have here in America, I want over there, times two.
Okay, brother. I want to mention this. Africa is a very, it's not really picked upon by brothers in America. Brothers normally move to South America as their first choice, if not Europe and then Asia. But you picking Africa as your permanent base to move from America permanently is an incredible choice, and it's a very rare choice, brother. Um, there must be something about Africa that just made you pick it over South America. Because I was expecting a brother like you to travel to Brazil or Colombia and retire there. But Africa, that's a very interesting sentiment there. Can you break that down even further for us, brother?
Well, I always felt that connection in my heart with Africa. I enjoy wildlife. You know, I'm an outdoorsman, so you know, what better place to go, than Africa to see all the animals and the beauty, the greenness. And then on top of that, I can also enjoy the fruits of the females as well with the kindness, you know. And I believe in a man should be able to, like I said, have more than one wife if he wants. I always wanted at least two wives. So there, I know for a fact that it's allowed. I wouldn't have any problem, you know.
Okay. So, brother, so let me ask this, man. So in Africa, obviously you're going to be dealing with African women.
That's
Are
correct.
you only looking for black African women, or are you open to women that are not black but that were
You know
born
what?
and raised
This
in
is the way
Africa?
I look at it. My whole thing is that that's what I'm looking for. But the Most High is no telling who He's gonna send. So I definitely have an open mind because you don't know who He's gonna send. I don't know. So whoever He send, I pray that it's two. But whatever He's send, hey, I'm gonna welcome them with open arms and take care of them. A man have to do his part, and I expect for her to do her part. Well, both of them to do their part. So it doesn't matter to me.
Okay, brother. So you want two wives. Is that a minimum or maximum? Would you be happy having five wives at all, brother?
No,
Or
five wise financially, I know for a fact that I wouldn't be able to support that. I believe in if I take care of and get one, I believe the other one should have whatever too. That's just the way I believe. If I get this one, whatever type of this one should have it. So right now, no, two is fine right now. Two
okay,
is fine, but believe me, I'm open to more than that. Because actually I want more kids. And the way I look at it, my wife can only provide me with one kid a year. So, I have three kids total, but I want more kids, so if I can get four, okay, fine, bring it on. But five, I think that's pushing it a little bit.
okay, brother. In terms of black African women, right, black women, are you into light skinned black women or dark skinned black women or brown skinned black women? What's your
Yeah, I
preference,
don't,
brother?
I don't care what shade she are. They can give me one of each shade. I don't care. I don't care as long as she treat me right. Long as when I come home, the main thing with me is conversation. Don't be scared to touch. I'm a passionate person. I like to hug. I like to kiss. I like to talk. Okay. If I done been out there making sure everything is straight, also you're gonna have your job as well. When we come home, I expect to sit down and I expect tell me about your day. You know what I mean? And I'll tell you about mine. It doesn't matter how tired I am. I'm never too tired to deal with my wife. Period.
Mm, yeah.
She have her needs, I have mine. I don't care if it's nothing but to sit down and talk. My job is to listen. She may need a back rub. No matter how tired I am, I'm a man. Suck it up. Take care of your wife. Period.
Okay, brother, that's true. Take care of your wife, but also your wife should also take care of you as well, bro. So if you
That's the
want a back
main
rub from
thing.
her, if you
If
want
she
her to rub
cannot
your
do that,
toes, yeah.
then guess what? She will not be the wife. The difference is I have all this experience of being married for 20 some odd years, 23 years. And I know exactly how I want to be treated. I am not the flashy type. I don't believe in that. I believe in that if a man really want to choose a good wife, put your Sunday best away. Bring out the grubbies. That's what I believe in. Don't show off all your jewelry, all of that, because she's going to start looking at you a little different. If we can go out somewhere to dinner or whatever, and I can just dress casual and you can accept that, then okay, we may have something in common here. But I'm not going to put on my Sunday best. Not the first date, not the second or the third. It may be a minute because I need to know whether you care about me or whether you're chasing something else.
Mm. Let me ask this, brother. Um, do you have any connections in Africa? Because let me tell you why I'm asking this question, bro. For you to pack up your bags and go to Africa is a very, very hard thing for other brothers to do because Africa obviously is a corrupt continent. You need connections there to actually make moves. Do you have connections out there in Africa, brother? Are you
Oh
going
man, I
there?
got multiples ones. Yep.
Okay. How did you establish those connections? Did you meet them in America? Did you go to Africa previously? And
No, I'm actually I met a few of them here, and I got connections from them, and then I made some calls, did some YouTube calls, um, from YouTube. I actually found them on YouTube. Some people that I've been following ever since they started their channel, basically. And I actually talked to them just like I'm doing, you now on this phone, and over the period of time, like I said, I've been talking to them over a period of like 8 years now. So, and they have been the same, they call, find out how am I doing and stuff like that. They've been consistent, basically.
Okay, thank you, brother. Let me read a couple of super chats. Shout out to Mr. Conrad Grant for the $2 super chat. Big ups, IP, showing love, support, and blessings, fam. Thank you very much, Conrad Grant. Same to you. Much love to you, brother. Brothers, can we please get more super chats flowing in and more support, cash apps flowing in as well? We're giving you another classic intel on this incredible channel. So please show love and show support to the channel by hitting the super chats. And make sure you join the Patreon too, okay? Hit the like button, support the channel, get the likes up and show some love, man. Okay, appreciate you, brothers. Thank you. So, brother, this has been a great stream so far. Do you have any plans of going to Asia, South America, or will Africa be your permanent base forever?
No, that's going to be my permanent base, but no, I'm going to travel. I'm going to travel all 54 countries in Africa, Bangkok, Thailand, Bali. There's other places that I want to go, Vietnamese, and I'm planning on actually getting another resident. I always wanted to be in the Bangkok, but the thing when I was looking into that, they weren't letting brothers, or Americans just come over there, purchasing land and building a home. Wherever I go, I want to be able to have a home. I don't want to be renting, so I want to be able to actually build a small home there, but no, I believe in, traveling. I'm just going over there to get started. It's going to take me about a year to build everything up and get the business running and stuff like that. But no, I'm an international person. I believe in traveling. Should no one just sit still because you never know. Period. If you think that's small, then that speaks, tell me a lot about that person. Everyone should want to travel, man. You only got one life and you should live it. And that's been me. I've been holding back, staying in something that just arguing, when a person just come in the house and you just pick a fight for a little simple stuff. Or if you got a grown kid that then came back home and walking around the house and just say something out of the blue to their own father, that's a problem. The wife should check that right away. First, I have to check it. Then the wife have to check it. Period. You have to stand behind me on that. So when you can do that, then I have a problem with that. But I actually done had even the cops even called out in my own home.
Damn.
Multiples of different times before, because I'm checking my own child.
Jesus. Sorry, brother.
Yeah, so it got to the point where it's bad, and with all the stuff that's going on, where I stay at, the cops, they know me very well. And mind you that I'm a hunter. I have been collecting guns ever since I was 16 years old. So can you imagine how many guns that I own? They had a problem with that. So when they come out, it's like guns blazed. I had my back almost, my spinal cord almost broken because of what a cop did to me. For no reason, all because of he say. And this was one of my in-laws. Just called out of the blue. He have a gun, he's gonna do some wrong, or he's gonna kill him. I don't know what they told him. But they come out there blazed up, and I'm telling you right now.
Jesus.
And there's no way I want to stay in a place where I have to fear for my life. Everybody wants to live. Period.
Yeah, definitely, man. This brother's trying to be this brother tried to be a good father. Unfortunately, he's got a bad wife that never backs him up and disciplines the children. The man is the head of the household. The man should discipline the children, and the woman, the wife, must fall in line and make sure she's on the husband's plan. I'm very sorry to Here you went through that, brother Derrick. Hold on, brother. Shout out to Mr. Dark Ninja for the $99 super chat, super sticker. Thank you, brother Dark Ninja. Much love to you, brother, and much appreciation. Thank you, bro. Wow. I'm
Well,
sorry
you
to
know
hear that,
what?
brother.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna say something about it. Actually, everything that I went through in my life have brought me to this point right here. It made me into the person that I am now. So I'm not even sorry. I'm not even bitter at my wife. Actually, I'm glad that she did it because now she can move out of the way for the queens. You know, I've been through, my wife always call it, well, it's a business thing. That's all it is. When a man and a woman get together, it's just business. So since she feel that way, and everyone else feel that way that I have been around here in America, and when I'm talking about everyone, I'm talking about thousands of people. Mind you, I was an electrician for 30 years. I have 4 different businesses. I was a truck driver, traveled all around. And I'm telling you, I heard similar to the same thing. So since it was business, I'm going to Africa so I can find the love part now. This chapter in the book, I'm closing this one and I'm going to rewrite me another one. But this time it's going to be for love.
Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. Damn. Thank you, Derrick. This has been a great breakdown. Brother, this is a perfect example of how America can break down the black man, and then the black man has no option but to travel to a new country to start anew and live a great foreign life. This brother is an example here. You know, get your passport, brothers. Leave America when you can and live like a king abroad, you know. So we have another expat, but this time going to Africa. We had Germany last week. Now we have a brother going to Africa, going to Senegal and Gambia, building a house there and starting a new life. Brother, all the best to you. I hope everything goes well with you there so far. Will you ever live in America again?
And I would never, I wouldn't even bring a puppy back to America. Now that speaks, that tells you something right there. I wouldn't even bring a puppy back here. And if I do get blessed with my multiples of wives or whatever, you know, minimal, like I said, you know, 2, you know, they would never come back. They would never come back here. It's something about bringing, I have seen it with my own eyes. A man brought a woman from another country, multiples of different times. They stayed here within 1 week or less. They was already looking upside the man's head. They was already talking back. They was already being disrespectful. I don't know what man in a right mind would bring a woman, tell her, you can, baby, you can go anywhere in this world. We just not going to the USA. Period.
So, brother, you're not bringing your African wives to America anymore?
Never. Ever. I'm sorry, but never. I will bring pictures and show them. No more, no less. Never come in here. No.
Oh, man. Hey,
That's
my
a big
stomach hurts,
no.
man.
No, brother. I would not advise nobody in no foreign country to bring your wife or fiance or girlfriend to America. This place is something different. I never seen nothing like this in my life. But the women here are different. They've been sheltered by the system. They protected by the system, and they know that. And they will tell you to your face, I do not need you. So and so. They're very cocky. I never seen a woman point their breasts out like that in my life. They hard as a man's chest here in America.
Lord have mercy, brother. You won't even bring your African wives for holiday for 1 week?
Never. I told my mom, and this is the truth. You want to see me? You want to see your new grandkids? Mama, you got to come over there. That's why I got to put some pep to my step. My mother is in her 60s, still young yet, but I need to get this built so she can at least make 1 trip. Once she see everything, I'm fine with that. But I at least need her to see it once. And I at least need to get her some grandkids. I'm sorry. I don't even want the kids to come back here because I have 3. And trust me, you got 8 cylinders in the car, in my truck out there. These women around here is hitting on 2. These my kids, personally. I love them. Always love them. But they take after their mama. They hitting on 2 cylinders. I have one daughter that I can honestly say that she actually took after me. She have a job and she's running 2 different businesses. She have an online business and she have one that you physically have to go into, plus working. So she took after me, and she also said that she's coming, but she's still a young woman. I told her, no matter what, you do this, do that, but when you get with your husband, his job is to lead. He may say, I want you here. You're going to have to go there.
Yes.
If you love that man, you're going to have to go.
Yes.
So that's the way it is. You know, just know your place. As long as he's taking care of you and taking care of business, then support that man, and vice versa.
Brother, are you from Detroit, Michigan? Detroit, Michigan, right? Detroit.
No, actually, I'm not from Detroit. I'm actually from Saginaw. They call it Sag Nasty.
Is Sag Nasty that bad there? Are the women that horrible, brother?
Man, they that horrible here, and they that horrible in Detroit. They that horrible in Chicago. Man, Chicago. A little quick story. I was in Chicago trying to get some food down there. I'm in a restaurant standing in line, and I'm telling you, give you an example. When I say the queen, Queens with an S, Queens with an S, I say it again, had the Coca-Cola. You know what I mean by the Coca-Cola, brothers? The Coca-Cola looked it like, I'm telling you, a queen's supposed to look. When I looked at this woman, well, them women, they turned around and looked at me and asked me what the you looking at. All I seen was a little fist balled up with nails on. All of them, like they wanted to rip my head off. I never seen nothing like that in my life. The women, even in Chicago. I said, oh my God. I said, are you serious? I said, well, I was looking at you, not in a bad way, not in a sexual way, but I said, you know, you look nice. Well, keep your so-and-so eyes in front of you. I said, oh my God. I said, no problem. I will do that. Matter of fact, I don't even need to eat here. Let me get out of here. Because I thought it was going to be a riot. And they was going to be rioting on me. You know what I'm saying? Seriously, with their little nails and all that crap. And that's the true story. The attitudes is different in Chicago. New York, they just different. They don't even speak to you, you know. You can be up in New York, man. I'm telling you, they'll just look at you. Everybody is in a rush. So I never seen nothing like this, you know, in my life. And the way they carry themselves. To me, the first impression is always the best impression. So if you, a woman told me one time, you need to start treating women like they are queens. Even my wife told me that. I said, well, I tell you what, no disrespect, but show me a queen and I'll treat you like one.
Oh.
Period. Period.
Damn. Thank you, bro. Brothers, we gotta get the likes up as soon as possible. Brothers, the likes are too low. Can we get the likes up to at least 85, please? Hit the like button, please. And let's get some super chats flowing in. Support the channel, brothers, the way Fresh and Fit and Kevin Samuels supporters support Fresh and Fit and Kevin Samuels. They always support the message, they support the movement. Why don't you support me, brothers? Okay, so please support me. Hit the super chats, hit the cash apps. You know, I am giving you, brothers, the solution to the horrible dating problem in the West. You know, this is the solution. The brother right in front of you on this live stream is the solution. He's showing you, he's encouraging you, brothers, to get your passports and travel and live in a different country as soon as possible. So how can you not be supporting a movement like this? I just don't get it. Hit the like button, please. Hit the super chats. Hit the cash apps, okay? Engagement is very important for the YouTube algorithm. So please support what I'm doing. I spend at least 40 hours a week on this channel. Right now it's 2:50 a.m. over here in the UK. And I've got work at 8 a.m. in the morning in 5 hours, and I'm up here all night, brothers, giving you this intel. So please support the channel. Time is money. Please. Thank you, brothers.
And I
Derrick.
gotta say something on that. You know what I mean? You know, I was yesterday, give you a little summary here. I mean, I was down. You know, me and my wife had got into a little debate. You know, one of the things was my daughter, you know, being disrespectful. You know, you grown in our home, you know, and you being disrespectful. She allowed that. Instead of checking her, she allowed it. Okay, so I was kind of feeling down, and I went to the TV and I turned it on. I was going to research some other stuff about Africa, you know, and I ran across your live stream, and I'm telling you, it touched my heart, you know, to actually see a brother that's actually on here that's giving the true message. So any man out here should support that. You said something on there that really touched me yesterday when you say that, hey man, you know, you can go to a foreign country and find a woman. I'm telling you right now, you are 100%, 110% correct. You can go to any foreign country. All you have to do is have some high self-esteem about yourself. That's all. It doesn't matter about the age. I have seen 60, 70-year olds in the bar partying with 20-some-year-olds. And trust me, at one point I had to look at myself and adjust myself because they was walking up to the 70-year-olds. I'm like, hold on a minute, man. You know what I mean? I need to come, you know what I mean? A little better than this. I'm telling you, you will not have any problem. They don't care about age. It's how you approach them. How you feel about yourself, man. You got to have that self-respect, that self-love, and that'll carry you a long ways. So when I heard you speaking on that, that really touched me. That you know, I was feeling kind of down, you know, because my wife was constantly telling me, you know, basically it's like, if you leave me, you ain't gonna find anybody. And I'm constantly telling her that, hey man, you know, you're not God gift to the man, basically. And that's with any woman that's in America. They feel like that. But if you go to another country, they will make you feel something completely different. They will break a happy home up. You can be a good religion person. If you go there, the women just make you feel something completely different. They touch your soul.
Mm.
Seriously, with the way they talk, the way they look, the way they're so grateful and helpful. You can't help but to fall in love with them, man. That's the honest God truth. And that's what draw me out of America. The attitudes around here, the different mood swings, of course they go through that over there. I'm not saying that they are perfect, but they nothing like Americans. I'm sorry. They nothing like America, period. So
Facts.
my hat goes off to you. I really appreciate a channel like this. Any man should appreciate a channel like this and should support it. I don't care if you don't have nothing but $1. When I get off, I'll definitely be hitting the cash out. I don't exactly, but I'm definitely gonna donate something here because I really appreciate you having me on. I appreciate, you know, the things you've been doing. You know, like I said, I'm a golden oldies subscriber. So, you know, and yesterday when I clicked on that and I seen you on there, you just boosted my spirit right back up. The confidence came right back at 100. So, yeah, I appreciate you.
Hey, thank you, brother. Much love to Derrick. Thank you, bro. Sometimes I just feel like, why am I not getting enough support from people that watch me every week? They don't like the video, they don't super chat, they don't cash app. It just feels a bit weird to me. I'm like, am I doing something wrong? Is the information I'm not giving out there valuable? Am I wasting my time? You know, sometimes it just makes me feel a bit down. Sometimes, you know, the least amount of support I don't get, and I just don't get it. But those words got through to me, Derrick. So I appreciate you, brother. Thank you very much, brother. Thank you. Shout out to Ntech1 for the $5 super chat. When I get my resources, I'm going to Japan. I'm staying there with my beautiful Asian wife. Thank you, IP, and thank you for the guests. Hey, much love to you and Tech One. Please feel free to call in to speak about your beautiful Asian wife, brother. Take it easy, brother, and all the best to you, brother, in Japan. Okay, thank you, bro. Shout out to Mr. Gerard Ibn Lamont for the $10 super chat. Hey, brother, long time no see. Hope you're keeping well. I'm gonna reach out to you tomorrow actually to see how you are in Kenya, brother. I've been so busy. Sorry, brother. I have multiple women I'm involved with. I'm involved with now in Kenya. Awesome, brother. We got this brother out here in Kenya. Similar situation to our guest here. He goes to Kenya. He goes to Africa frequently in Kenya. Deals with women there, and he's having a great time. Appreciate you, Gerard Iben Lamont. We'll speak very soon, okay, brother? Much love to you, brother. All the best to you, brother, okay, in Kenya. Thank you, bro. This has been a great stream so far, Mr. Derrick. I would say my question to you, brother, is what is your sweet spot for women? Is it 18 to 23, 25 to 35, 50 to 55, 60-year-old woman?
Well, yesterday you talked about that, and I swear it's like you jumped off into my head. I'm like, who is this guy again? I said, I had to actually go through some videos and refresh my memory. I said, he must have been God sent, because I'm telling you right now, between 18 and 23, there's definitely a sweet spot, and I'll speak on that a little bit. The reason why I say it's a sweet spot, because they are programmable. They haven't been tarnished. You can shape and mold them into whatever you want. As long as you don't mistreat them, they'll be whatever you want. And that's the truth. So that's definitely the sweet spot. You don't want them too old because they've been corrupt.
Yes.
But when you get them at that age right there, legal, around in that age right there, that's definitely the sweet spot. I tell my daughters that, and then, well, I got one that, she's very disrespectful, but I got one. She said, well, Daddy, I don't want to hear that. You telling me you will be in a club with people our age? I say, yes. So move over. Don't be in there. When you see me walk out, you don't want to see me shaking my booty. Because I'm not going to be in there with grandma. I feel like right now my wife is a grandma. She feel like, okay, you 44 years old, the fire is gone. No, the love is gone. Because it doesn't matter how old you are. You should always want to please your husband, no matter what. Yeah. So when you feel like that you can't touch, you can't do this, then, man, it's time to go. But between 18 and 23 years old, perfect age. Because, like I said, they're programmable.
Facts, bro. You see, brothers, great minds think alike, brother. I've always said that 18 to 23, you want that sweet spot, right? Not too old, not too young. You can mold her to your program and your ideas and concepts. You want that sweet spot of chick. 24 is a wild card. Yes, we can actually fit that in. But 18 to 23, if you find a chick that age, she can be yours forever. Even if you break up, she will still think about you every day. She will hit you up. You want women that will become obsessed with you. Okay? You want women that will become obsessed with you. I want my girlfriends, I want the woman I deal with to become obsessed with me. Ain't that right, brother?
That's correct. Absolutely correct. If she's not obsessed with you, she's going to be obsessed with somebody else.
Damn.
Sorry. When you walk in that door, she should be waiting on you to take care of whatever you want. That's the way she should be, because you've been out providing, making sure the home that she's living in, car that she's driving, the clothes, and all that. So you want that, man. I don't want my wife walking around, in anything. I'm going to make sure you have the nice lingerie. Make sure it's plenty money in there so you can get candles, the steak, fish, lobster, shrimps, whatever. And some wine with it. Because that's what I want when I come home. I don't want to hear all of that arguing stuff. I don't want to hear that. So yes, I want that. And if you shape and mold them like that, then guess what? They'll continue it on. Yes. Never lose focus on that. Even when the kids come, you have the time with the kids, but you got to also have y'all time. and you lose that, you don't have nothing. The ones in America, they feel like they have a kid. Oh, I'm not this. Oh, you feel like this about me. That's a lie. You feel like that about yourself, but yet still you put makeup on. I'll be back. Well, who are you dressing up for? I told my wife the other day, I said, I was looking at some pictures. I said, I never seen you in this. But, oh, that's old. I took this to such and such. I'm like, okay, well, you wore that to Vegas, but you have a problem with wearing something like that around me. All I see is grandma looking clothes. So I have a problem with that. If you're going to dress for somebody else, that's telling me right there, you don't have no interest in me no more. So it's time to say goodbye.
Absolutely.
I did everything I was supposed to do. You know, I have no regrets. You know, including with my kids, regardless. And like I told them, you know, y'all have 3 kids. Yes, I always will love you guys. But guess what? I will make some new ones. Period. And that's what I'm going to do. Make some fresh ones. Sorry, because y'all mind is not right.
Facts, bro. I want my girlfriends to worship me when I come home, bow down to me. I know that might sound a bit off, but that's what the Bible says. The wife must worship the husband, you know, bow down to me, rub my back, you know, respect me, love me, you know, respect my authority. I want that from my future wives. You know, keeping it real, brothers, and brothers need to aspire to be men like that. You want your wife to worship you. You want your wife to get on her knees for you. That's how it should be, brothers. That's why I'm encouraging brothers to have that mentality. You want her to be submissive to you. You want to dominate her, right? You want to make her yours. That's how it should be. Ain't that right, Derrick?
And truth be told, to add a little to that, and truth be told, that woman actually want that. If she a real woman, she want that anyway. I'm telling you right now, when you find a woman that's trying to dominate you, and that's what's going on in America, because they tell a woman, and I'm pretty sure you heard this phrase, I can do whatever a man can do. When you find a woman like that, run. Yep. I got one word, run. Period. And that's right. The mentality of American woman over here.
That's right.
I can do anything a man can do. What are you talking about? Excuse me? So basically, if you can do everything I can do, then what am I here for? And they basically will tell you that. I don't need you, blah, blah, blah. No, I don't want that. So I'm telling you, yes, go to a foreign country because they've been raised right.
That's right.
They've been raised how to be a good wife.
That's right.
And that's what you want. Any man in a right mind, that's what they should want.
That's right.
Not a woman that's dominating you. What's wrong with them? They don't switch the game all up.
That's right.
That's not the way it's supposed to be.
Speak the gospel, brother. Speak the gospel. That's right, bro.
I'm telling you.
That's right, man. That's the gospel right there for you, brothers. Shout out to Ntech1 for the $2 super chat. Thank you, brother. Supporting the channel again, brothers. Follow his lead and please hit the super chats and support the channel. Okay, donations are very important to keep this channel running. Time is money. It's past 3 a.m. over here in the UK, so please hit the cash apps and super chats. That'll be greatly appreciated. He says IP is 18 to 23 still for Japanese women too. How come? Yes, brother. 18 to 23 applies to every foreign woman that you will deal with in the future. Let me tell you why it also applies to Japanese women. You know, women are women all around the world. You know, so you want to mold them at a very young age. So if you get a chick at 21 years old, she's still programmable. You want her to be on your program. You want to control her. You want her to be at your mercy, at your plan. You know, you want to get them young and program them to your advantage and program. That's how it should be. Men should be in charge of the relationship. Okay, so that sweet spot there, women are more likely to follow your lead. Now, if you deal with a 35-year-old chick, good luck, brother. Good luck, because you ain't controlling her. She gonna be Cardi B. She gonna be Megan Thee Stallion to you, uncontrollable, on that fetish nonsense, and that's gonna be your fault, brother. So I don't care if you're 50. I don't care if you're 60, right? If you are a 55-year-old man watching this live stream, you must go after 18 to 23-year-old woman. I don't care if you're 70, 80, go for 18 to 23-year-old woman. That is a sweet spot right there. Okay. Shout out to you and Tech One. Ain't that right, brother Derrick?
If they can try it if they want to, I'm telling you, they're gonna be thumping them upside the head and telling them where's their meal at. I know someone. I'm not gonna mention the name right now, and this is the true story. And I will say it's an in-law, but they do all the cooking, they do all the cleaning. They sit there and nurse the kids like they're a female. I have never seen them like that in my life. That will never be me. I'm sorry. Never be me. I'm not trying to do all that. No, I don't mind, don't get me wrong, cooking for my wife, giving her a break. But that's not my job. Don't get that mixed up. That's your job.
Yeah. That's right, man. I appreciate you, Derrick. Thank you, bro. Shout out to the Doberman for the $2 Canadian super chat. What's up, Doberman? Thank you, brother. I donate as casual O, Rosha Canal, Doberman. Thank you for your donations, brother. Much love to you, brother. It means a lot to me, Doberman. Much love to you, brother. Hope you're keeping well out there in Canada. Thank you, bro. Much love to you. Thank you. So, brother, this has been a great stream. I'm going to open up the phone lines in 5 minutes. Brother, before I open up the phone lines, do you have anything else you want to say last, brother? Any last monologue statements before I open up the phone lines for people to call in, brother?
Well, what people really need to do is really pay attention at the live stream. Yesterday, this is kind of a part 2 of it to me, but just remember that between 18 and 23, they are programmable at that age. If you go over that, then you're going to basically sink yourself, So that age right there is what you want, and you can make a good woman out of it, an honest woman out of that person at that age right there. Because the ones that's older, man, good luck with that. You're going to be sending yourself through hell. Basically, that's what you're going to do. She's not going to submit to you. And a woman's job is to submit to her husband. You take the lead. I'm sorry. That's our role. We are the protectors. We are the leaders. She's supposed to have your back. And if she don't have your back, then you need to go and find someone that will. Don't wait until you're on your sick bed. Do it now.
Yeah.
And forget about what everybody else is thinking. That was my problem. I was worried about what people felt about me and what people are going to say about me. Now, I don't care. I'm going to live my life like I want it. Period. And that's why I came on this live stream, to actually speak my piece with it and to give thanks to a brother like yourself, because it's rare to actually find it. It's a bunch of crap all on the social media, but this is real. And that's why, the subscribers, they should support it because it's a lot of time going there, especially with me. I'm not all computer smart and all that. And the way you walk me through everything, I appreciate it. You got a lot of patience, and these brothers should listen at this. If they follow your lead and listen at this live stream tonight, they can get a good wife. Stop being scared. Don't be insecure about yourself. I don't care. It's somebody out there for everybody. But you got to get and make a move. You got to make a move. It doesn't matter. Leave that person that's giving you all them problems. Say goodbye. And trust me, if you take that step, you will find what you're looking for.
That's right, man. Hey, thank you very much for that, Derrick. Appreciate you, bro. Brothers, so please make sure you join the Patreon for special benefits. We got 3 tiers on the Patreon, the silver tier, the gold tier, and the diamond tier. Choose your tier. I would say go for the diamond tier if you want the explicit intel regarding foreign women, how they get down in the bedroom, what they provide men, are they freaks, are they not freaks, etc., etc. If you want to get into IT, join the Patreon Diamond tier to book that one-to-one consultation. If you want to get into our Facebook group on Discord server, that's also on the Diamond tier as well. Amongst there's many other benefits as well regarding financial advice, etc., on the Patreon Diamond tier. But the Discord server is honestly the best thing ever. We're having a lot of great conversations. Brothers who are on the Discord server are gaining a lot of benefits on that server, and that's only on the Patreon Diamond tier. So make sure you join the Patreon, brothers. There's a link to the Patreon in the live stream chat and on the screen as well. If you don't want to join the Patreon for any benefits, but you want to support the channel, please join the silver tier or gold tier. Just support some dollars or some pounds every month to the channel. You may not want any benefits, and that's cool, but your support on the Patreon is still important. So join the Patreon silver tier, gold tier, or diamond tier, and just support the channel through a monthly payment. That'll be greatly appreciated. Thank you, brothers. I'm also on the Facebook group as well. So we have a Facebook group where high value males come together to speak about different topics, stocks, crypto, memes, what's happening in dating culture in America, etc., and all around the world. So make sure you request to join the Facebook group, brothers. Thank you very much. I'm also on Twitter as well. So make sure you follow me on Twitter. Make sure you retweet my tweets and like my tweets, just so we get the content out there to brothers who are like-minded. And of course, you can DM me through Twitter and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Okay, thank you, brothers. I'm also on Instagram as well, brothers. So please follow me on Instagram. Send me a DM on Instagram. If you want to see my live stories, updates in the channel, that's only for the Instagram. If you want to get in touch with me one-on-one, you can do that through IG as well. So reach out to me through Instagram, brothers. Okay, thank you very much. The Cash App is open 24/7, 365. So please, brothers, make sure you follow me. Make sure you subscribe to Cash App when you can. That's open 24/7. Any donation would be appreciated because a lot of work goes into this channel. I probably spend at least 50 hours a week of my time on this channel. I'm live streaming until 6:30 a.m. in the morning, 7 a.m. sometimes, 5:30 a.m. in the morning. A lot of time goes into this channel. I have work 2 hours later on, so I only get 2 hours sleep. So please, time is money. Donate. That'll be greatly appreciated. Thank you, brothers. So let's open up the phone lines. Let's have a great conversation. If you cannot call in, please Cash App and Super Chat your questions for our guests if you cannot call in. Okay, let's get it popping. Okay, awesome. And get the likes up as well, brothers. If you've not liked the video, please like the video right now. That'll be greatly appreciated. Thank you, brothers. Thank you. Okay, call in. Let's go. This has been a great stream so far, Derrick. I hope things go well for you in Africa, and we'll get you on the channel again when you're in Africa to see how things are going. You're going there next week, right?
Yep, I'll be there next week. Board the plane Friday, so I'll be saying goodbye for a minute. I got some other things that I got to come back and take care of, but I'll be on my way. Can't wait, man.
Awesome, bro. Awesome. You're gonna smash it out there. This is good, man. We got another expat making moves, leaving America. We had a brother the other day going to Germany. Fantastic. Gerard, can you turn your camera on in the background just so I know you're not a troll for a couple seconds? Yes, you good, brother. Thank you, brother. Seattle Sideshow, is that you? Who? Yep, you good, brother. Thank you. Turn off your camera. Turn it off. Let me bring in Gerard Ivan Lamont. What's going on, brother? How are you?
Hey, man, I'm doing okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, brother. Yes, brother. How are you keeping? Long time no speak. You okay?
Yeah, I'm all right, man. I'm back in the States now, man. I've been back for about a month now. Just to let you know.
Okay, brother. Welcome back. Welcome back, brother. We'll touch base later on this week, okay?
No problem,
Awesome.
man. Great subject, man. Great subject. Total agreement. When I saw something say African women, I was like, okay, yeah, I can talk about that.
Awesome.
First-hand experience, man. First-hand experience. Now, the only thing I differ with you guys is that, 18 to 23 isn't for me, so much. I'm more like 24 to 31.
Sorry, brother. We hear some background noise. Are you outside or something, bro?
Oh, the microphone's picking that up. My bad, man. Let me mute myself for a second while I move.
Okay, no worries, brother. No worries. Yeah, I want to hear your opinion about our 18 to 23 sweet spot. But I'm sticking by it, bro. I mean, that's a perfect sweet spot for me.
Yeah,
I
I
want a
gotta roll with
21.
that too. I mean, I
Yeah.
done been there and done that. And at that age right there, you can shape and mold them loans. You don't scar them yourself.
Hmm. You're right. That's don't cheat on her. Don't treat her like a Western chick. She ain't no 304. She ain't no fault. You actually have to treat these women decently. I know you brothers can get away with treating American women like nonsense, but with foreign women, please don't do that. Carry on, Gerard. Go on, bro.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Is it sound better now? Okay. Well,
Yes,
that was
brother.
kind of yeah. For me, man, I was, I'm 42. So for me, I say 24 to, the most will be like 31 or what have you. I just like them to be a little bit older. I still feel, especially when you talk about foreign women, it's a little bit different than maybe like in the States, because they're pretty much corrupted even at like 23, 21, 18. They've been indoctrinated to the Western system. But I say with foreign women, man, you can still get you a little. They're not as corrupted as much as American Westernized women are. So for me, just at my age, I'd much rather be with someone like 21, 20, 20, 24, 28. Like, honestly, like that's really the prime, because then they can still have babies. You know what I mean? It's not over for them yet. And you can still, get you can still get that mold, that burning desire of, I'm saying that's still within them. So that's just my
Okay.
personal preference, is just a little bit older, man. Just because of, it's now we're talking about multiple decades, even at my age. You know what I'm saying? Even at the age group that I'm looking at. And like 18 is like, yeah, man, that's like Gen Z for me. Like, we don't really got too much anything in common to even talk about, man. And I have to be intellectually stimulated or have a conversation as well, man. So that's just me personally.
Okay, brother. I respect your opinion. Thank you, brother. Do you have any questions for our guests? Any questions? Sorry, one question for our guests before I move on
I
to the next
caught.
call.
Okay, yeah, no problem, man. I caught the tail end, man. So, have you been to Africa already, or was it Africa that you were looking at, or just any foreign country?
No, Africa. I haven't physically been there. Mentally, I've been there 8 years ago.
Got you.
Physically, I
Man.
haven't been there, but I have talked to multiples of people there, and I have actually met a lot of Africans in the States here.
Right.
And they here for one reason: make their money and go back home.
Go
It's
back home. Yeah.
too stressful here, man.
Yeah.
And then it's so much corruption. I've seen American women try to convert the African women. Give an example, they eat with their hands. To me, there's nothing wrong with eating with their hands. I have a problem with people putting forks, silver in their mouth. Okay. I'm from Montgomery, Alabama. That's where I was born. And I ate with my hands. I got talked about when I was in school. And I feel like, that's my preference. What is all the BS about? So, that's why I said that Africa, you know what I mean? I chose that because of the animals there. I love nature. That's one of the things. But as far as the other countries, like I was telling them that, yeah, I'm going to visit, Thailand, Bangkok, Thailand. I love to visit over there, Bali, Vietnamese, places like that. Africa is just where I'm going to build my home at, but I'm going to travel the world, and hopefully take my wives there, with the exception of the USA. They're not coming here. I wouldn't bring a dog, like I said, to the United States, period. Women here, period. You said the age of 18, but me personally, I seen them at 12 years old, corrupt. When I say corrupt, they was doing things that I'm like, whoa, seriously. They had done some things that I haven't even done, and I'm 46.
Jesus.
So I'm telling you, that speaks about America. And I'm not talking about one or two. I mean, it was just a thing, period. So yeah, you know, there is no shaping and molding no American female. When they come out the womb, their mama is raising them and teaching them all kind of bad habits. I seen little kids talking back to their parents at 2 and 3 years old.
Jeez.
So yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Gerard. I need to go on to the next caller, but I'll come at you later on, okay, brother?
All right.
Thank you, brother. Let me bring in Seattle Sideshow. What's going on, Seattle? How you doing?
Good evening. How are you guys doing?
I'm doing good, brother. I'm doing good, brother. Do you have any questions? Got any questions for our guest, bro?
Indeed. So, good evening to you, brother. I hear you're trying to go to Africa. Is that correct?
That's correct, bro.
All right. Now, which country specifically, though, have you?
Well, I'm
No,
gonna travel. Africa have 54 countries. Okay, but I'm gonna start off in the two, Senegal and the Gambia, and then I'm gonna work my way around to Tanzania, Botswana, places like that.
Oh, wow, you must have some stacks saved up because traveling around Africa is a huge
Well, I
continent.
mean, I'm not rich, but you know, I got a few pennies. The way I look at it, you can go anywhere in the world, and it's not as expensive as America. Okay,
Oh, yeah, I
so.
completely agree.
And I want to go to a country where I can make a difference. You know, in America here, they have everything. You just another person, a little speck. So that's the reason why I'm choosing the continent. You know, because I can be a help there. You know, and they can actually help me as well. You know, vice versa. So that was the reason why I chose that country.
Okay, good to hear. So, I guess I wanted to speak on the age thing. I know IP, he's 18 to 23, and I'm right there with you, IP, even though I'm probably a bit younger than you. From my experience, even in America, at least in Seattle, my best experiences were with women in that age range. Even though I do agree with you guys that they're pretty much corrupt, you know, at a young age here, they're still. That's what I can explain is that even here, even though they're corrupt, they're still willing to try things. They're still the main thing about that age range is that they're not bitter yet per se. But 18 to 23, you know, when they're dealing with you, they're not thinking, oh, okay, well, I'm try to play the mystery game with them to show I have this or that. You know, they're still willing to explore things. They're not, ran through by a bunch of, at least, I mean, it depends on the chick, but I'll just put it to you this way. Even in the West, by the time she's like in her mid 20s, whatever it was at 18 is times 2 or 3. So, we can say whatever number we want. But by that point, she's still at the point where she doesn't feel like her defenses need to be up or anything. So it's they're just more fun to be around. They're not bitter. They're very, very moldable. And it's just the energy is better with them, especially if you're talking about like that's college age, and I've got great experiences with on campus and whatnot. So I agree with you on that one, IP. I do see where the other brother was coming from. If I'm in my 40s, then maybe I'd probably look at that a little different. But it depends on the culture of the woman. As far as Africa goes, though, have you heard of what is it, Rwanda, something like that? IP, didn't you do a
Yeah,
stream on?
I studied every country in Africa.
Yeah.
Rwanda is one of places I'm gonna go, but as far as the currency, the dollar amount, it's a little costly.
Oh, it's
It's
expensive.
one of the cleanest countries in Africa. Rwanda actually is. The president is beautiful, you know, but it's the cost factor. That's the what I'm
Right.
looking at. I want to go somewhere where, okay, give you an example. The Gambia. Okay, I'll give you an example. For every dollar of American dollar is worth $54 there now, and their currency is constantly changing. It can go up or fluctuate back down. The lowest I've seen it come down now is $53 for every American dollar. So if the brothers is listening, I need y'all to really listen up really good. If you can go there and take yourself $10,000 and see what that will actually put in your bank account. Take $10,000 American and take it over there and see how far that gets you.
10 bands? That's an investment. You talking
10 bands.
investment now.
10 bands. Believe it or not, you can build a home over there for $5,000, and that's what I'm going to actually show. And I'm actually going to be on social media as well, because when you tell people that, they don't believe it. But if you get the exchange out, go in your Play Store, or if you got a iPhone, go on there, download the exchange rate, and put in these countries, and you can see what $10,000 will get you. You can select any country. Every country
you're talking about
is
the
cheaper
enterprise
than
level.
what's that?
You're trying to make moves on the enterprise level. Talking about
Oh,
10
most definitely.
bands.
I'm a businessman. You know what I mean? I mean, that's what I was doing here in America. I couldn't grow here. You understand what I'm saying? Every time I try to make a move, I get knocked down. It's like reset. You know, and I'm tired of the reset. You know, I got a couple pennies now, so now it's the time to get out. You know, because
Really serious. All right.
if I'm not just looking at myself, I'm looking at the generation, the people that's after me, and after them, and after them. I want to leave a legacy here, and I can't do that in America, man.
All right.
Okay.
I have one.
Sorry, Settle. After I'll come at you after. Okay. Let me bring a new caller in. The intelligent investor Elijah. Can you turn your cameras on in the background so I know you're not a troll? Yeah, put your light on, intelligent investor, because I can't see anything there. Elijah, I can't see you, Elijah. Elijah, I can't see you. I'm not bringing you in if I can't see you. So you're going to have to wait your turn, bro. Oh, yeah, you're good, Elijah. Thank you, bro. Yeah, you're good. Thank you, brother. Turn your camera off. Turn it off. Turn your camera off. And let me bring in the intelligent investor. How you doing, brother?
Hey, I'm all right, brother. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing fantastic, brother. Thanks for calling in again for the second night in a row.
Yeah.
Do you have any questions for our guest?
Yeah, I got a couple of questions. I also got a couple of statements I wanted to make. You know, I spoke to you about yesterday that you know, I hop on this dating site, right? This online dating site, international dating site, and I had a lot of hit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I got overthrown. I think in the last 48 hours, I probably got close to 500.
So sorry, brother. Can we make it relevant to the live stream topic?
Yeah, absolutely.
So do you have any questions for our guest first regarding this live stream topic?
Regarding African, you know, going to Africa, you know, getting an African woman, which is what I was getting at. You know, I mean, I got some ladies over there right now, right? And the one woman that I'm talking to she's from Kenya, I think. Yeah. She seems pretty solid, right? She's a little well, she's not 23, she's 31. You know what I mean? And she got a couple of babies. I mean, she got 2 children and stuff like that, you know. And she I guess she was in a relationship and that, you know, the guy cheated on her, whatever the case might be. But she's ready to go back, you know, on the dating market right now. And it feels like she, you know, we spoke today, and it looks like she's, you know, she fell in love with me or whatever instantaneously, which is interesting, you know.
Okay.
But I mean, would you say would that be a good move? You know?
The question is directed to me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna be honest with you, you know, not knocking anything and not saying that a woman with 2 kids, you know, can't be the one. But me personally, you know, I look at everything like this right here. You know, you made that mistake. You brought 2 kids. Now you're expecting me to take care of them. You're going to have a whole lot of problems there, because the baby daddy, at some point, when you guys are doing good, he's going to try to come back in the picture. That's going to cause conflict. So that's why I say a certain age where you don't have all these problems. You will be the one that create that family, not actually stepping in there when she already done created a family. So you kind of got to ask yourself, what was she doing? What was she thinking about to actually sit there and get tapped up twice, not once, but twice. One, I can make an exception, but two, I can't roll with that. I'm sorry. Everybody make mistakes, but to do it twice, no, I kind of shy away from that. You know, we can be friends, but not twice, brother.
Even once too much. I'm sorry, it's just not happening.
Yeah. You know, you want to make that home yours. You know what I mean? You don't want another man coming up in there interrupting anything. You know, I actually went through that. You know what I'm saying? So you want to take your kids somewhere, then the wife or the woman want to say, well, take the rest of them, or you didn't buy the other ones. Then it's going to be a lot of problems, man. That reminded me of America again. But so you don't want that. There's plenty of fish out there that don't have nothing. My advice to you is broom that.
Yeah. Right. Thank you. Is that? Oh, thank you, intelligent investor. I'll come at you later on for another question. Okay.
All right.
Thank you. Let me bring in Elijah. What's going on, Elijah? How you doing, brother? You okay?
Hey, brothers. How y'all doing?
Hey, I'm doing fantastic, brother. How are you?
Oh man, feels so good. I couldn't believe this live stream, man. 2 months ago, I was in Panama and was not having a good time. And the night before I left, a group checked into my hotel, and they said, "Hey, you need to join us." I was like, "Okay." And so we went out to get some. We went out to the nightlife in Panama City, and so we were having a great time. And they said, "Well, how is it here?" I said, "Oh, it's terrible." And he said, "Oh man, I'm so happy." I said, "Why?" He said, "Man, I got a place in Africa and a woman in Africa." I said, "Oh, I've lived in several African countries." I said, where were you at?" And I told him I wasn't having good times in Africa. He said, "Oh man, you need to go to the Gambia." And so when I heard this brother about an hour ago, man, I knew it was God, and God is with this brother Derrick. And that was me. That's me hitting you, saying, "Hey, I want to go with you." And he was saying everything that you were saying, how peaceful it is, and how far the dollar goes, and how beautiful and wonderful it is. Because the brother mentioned Rwanda. I lived in Rwanda, and Rwanda is super duper clean. I counted in like 10 days there. I saw 2 pieces of trash on the ground. That's how clean it is. In 10 days, I saw 2 pieces of trash on the ground, moving around Kigali, Rwanda. But there's a lot. It's westernized, and there's a lot of self-hatred. And Kenya's westernized, a lot of self-hatred. I also lived in Somalia. There's still blown up buildings and bullet holes in the walls. And when you go to the club, the bouncers don't have guns. They have machine guns.
Jesus.
The bouncers in the club have machine guns. So I don't think anybody wants to argue and fight with them. And I lived in Senegal for a while. Senegal's been westernized.
Jesus.
So I would love to network with you, brother, and
of course
put something together for sure.
Yes, definitely, brother.
And Ethiopia is it's a closed society from what I was able to see. I wasn't there very long. Oh, and I was in Lome, Togo. A lot of self-hatred there, and westernization and self-hatred. In all those different countries, you see you can tell you're gonna have problems because you see the females in these ugly ass, silly ass, ignorant ass looking weaves. They're wearing weaves like American women, so they've been westernized, and blonde weaves, pink weaves, red weaves, all this ugly, ugly shit that we see over here has been brought over there. And when I was in Rwanda, the Chinese had bought a skyscraper to the sky that had all your Nike, all your knockoffs, your Nikes and your Polos and your Adidas, and they're taking over Rwanda. So,
Jesus.
but the brother's dead on. This Derrick brother is a beautiful brother, very inspiring, and he's dead on point. Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I try to be, you know, and speaking about what you said about the guns, you know, that was another reason why I chose that place too, because believe it or not, they don't allow guns there. You know, I come from America, and to give a little history, I used to carry a gun every single day, and I'm tired of carrying guns, man. You know
Yes,
what I
sir.
mean? So I want to go to a country where they don't have that.
Peaceful.
I don't have to worry about that. It's called a Coast of Smiles. Everyone is friendly there.
Yeah.
You ain't got to worry about getting into it with the cop. The worst case, they're gonna give you a good butt whooping,
Right.
and throw you in the car and take you to jail. But you'll live to see the next day. You know what I mean?
Right.
So they don't allow the guns there, man. So that's another thing, a plus there.
Yes, sir.
Elijah, thank you very much for calling in. Are you on Instagram at all, Elijah? Okay, is that a
Not
good way to reach out to you?
not actively.
Okay.
Let's see.
I'll put my IG in the private chat, brother.
Okay.
And then if you can send me a DM on there and let me know it's you, Elijah, I'll speak
Okay.
to you later today, and we'll set up a call, and we try and get you on the channel to speak about your experience in Africa, because we need to actually know more about Africa. I think that's a constant I'm lacking on the channel, because we gotta have more options, brother. You know, South
Right.
America,
Right.
Asia, Africa. So if you can give us a game on Africa, I'll
Yeah,
get you on the channel.
I watched where the brother had he had the different colors on the different countries, and Africa was all white.
Hmm.
he didn't have information on it.
Okay. All right.
But
Thank you for that. Oh, go on,
Derrick,
Elijah.
can I get your information? Can we link
Yeah,
up,
I'm gonna
brother?
give you an email. You shoot me an email, and then I can give you my contact and all that.
Yes, sir.
You ready?
Yes, sir.
Everything lowercase. It's DEE money MONEY fish FISH at gmail.com.
Okay. Be careful next time. This is for everyone, saying your personal details on the live stream. Because obviously doxers, gotta be careful getting doxed, or people sending bad emails towards you. So a better option is you to type in your email in the private chat.
Okay.
Derrick.
Okay.
Remember, don't say your personal social media accounts public, just in case you want to protect yourself.
Okay.
Thanks for that, Elijah. So, Derrick, do you mind typing your email in the private chat in StreamYard? Do you see it? The private chat. I just put my IG in there.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a private chat for StreamYard. So Elijah can see it, and Elijah will reach out to you. Or Elijah can go back in the stream, and then he'll get your email when you mentioned it. Thank you, Elijah, brother. Reach out to me on
Thank
IG, brother, and we'll
Yes,
definitely
sir.
set something up.
Okay,
Thank you,
brother.
bro.
Okay.
Thank you. That was inspiring. Thank you, bro.
Thank you.
Let me. Who else is in the line? Robert Bandman, do you mind turning on your camera in the background real quick, just so I know you're not a troll? Okay. Can you move? I didn't see you there, bro. I just saw white. Yep. Thank you, brother. You're confirmed. Thank you. Let me bring in Mr. Robert Bandman. Mr. Robert Bandman, how you doing, brother? You okay?
Hey, bro, how y'all doing tonight?
Oh, we good, bro.
Doing
Hey,
fantastic, brother.
yeah, doing fine, man. Hey, man, I just want to just kind of chime in. I've been back and forth on the live stream, man. Look, man, it's just all about where you feel comfortable at. I mean, there's problem with women everywhere. Yes, yes, you got some African women who are westernized, blonde hair, and they chasing white men. Then, but at the same time, too, you got women in Thailand doing that garbage. You got women in the Philippines doing that. It's all about where you feel comfortable at. You know what I'm saying? You know, like the brother said, his spirit is kind of leading him to a certain place. And the one thing that I tell most brothers, when you traveling, man, you know what I'm saying, don't look for it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, it will naturally come to you, you know what I'm saying, if you're doing the right thing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that will naturally, what is meant to be yours will find you. You ain't got to worry about trying to look for it. I mean, the Western society, if you look at right now, there's a big shift right now, and just going on globally. A lot of these women who are feminists, they single. They single, they ain't got a man, they bitter, and now a lot of them are regretting the decisions that they made. And that's and feminism is a one-way ticket. You know what I'm saying? One-way ticket to the ticket of loneliness. And brothers here in America are leaving. Believe me, they know you're leaving. They know that, and they're gonna try every trick in the book to get you not to leave them, because they know at the end of the day. See, the problem with the black community is, I'm talking about here in America. I can't speak for London or Africa. I'm speaking in America. I'm speaking in America is we got too many. We got single parent households, and a lot of single parent households. It's too many cleanup men, and brothers have been. Your mother will raise you to accept women like her.
Mm.
And a lot of times as black men, we have to really take a good look in the mirror and ask ourselves if our mother is a monster.
Jesus.
Are the women in our family monsters? And
That's true.
I mean,
That's true.
it's a hard pill to swallow, because brothers don't want to do it, but you got to ask that question. I had to put distance between me and my mother, because after my mother, and this just full disclosure, one thing that my Uncle Mill taught me before he passed away, any man can tell you his success, but a real man will tell you his success and failures.
That's true.
So I had to put between me and my mother, because all my mother know how to do is manipulate and use. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times they'll try to turn you into the man that won't leave them.
That's real talk.
I mean, so go ahead, brother.
I had to divorce my mama. From the time I was a baby, my mama would call me all day, every day. No good son of a bitch. Sorry, motherfucker. Hate the day I gave birth. I'm sorry. She hated the day she gave birth to me. She would beat me till I was bloody, and she took a cigarette and burned it on my chest. I still got the mark today.
Yeah, and see what the problem is. I went through an abusive childhood too. I went through the same thing that you went through, and I found a woman I was with 14 years who talked down to me. Why? Because she came from a dominant female family,
right?
And all men in the family are weak. And I'm young. I didn't know no better. I'm in love. You know what I'm saying?
The mothers of the black community have taken God's place.
Right.
You can't question them.
Yeah.
You can't punish them. They have a sense of entitlement.
Yeah.
And they have you can't question them.
Yeah, you can't. I mean, you can't even, like, me and my ex. I used to call her out. She used to get angry. My mother's getting, when you call them out on their wickedness. And after, I stopped speaking to my mother. I speak to my mother in about 7 months, because I had enough. And once I had, and once you accept this SYSBM lifestyle, you know what I'm saying, you have to be indiscriminate with it. You know what I'm saying? You got to apply it. Like, there's 3 rules I live by. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Don't cast your pearls to swine. Don't dust off any old bums. You trying to eat or prove a point.
Yep.
Eat first, prove your point later.
Yep.
And and see that second one, you got to be indiscriminate. Don't dust off anyone. You must apply that to see when it comes to men, we got no problem applying that to men.
Right.
But as with the community like it is, and most single mother home being raised, we have a hard time applying it to women.
They have no accountability whatsoever.
None. And
None.
And the thing, like prime example, at my job, I got this system. You know what I'm saying? And I guess she called herself trying to holler at me. And she's hollering at me. She trying to holler at me, but she yelling at me like I'm a child. And she thinking that's going to attract me. I'm like, okay, one, you ugly as heck. Two, you got 2 kids. And 3, you work as a cashier. Okay, you told me that you out there in the streets and you went out there and you came back with a kid or 2. And the dude that wanted to be with you, he was gone. So what made you think I want to be with you? I'm not the cleanup man. And see,
they think everybody wants them.
Yeah, and just like I told someone, just like I told a buddy of mine, you know what I'm saying, this
So
ain't Pokemon.
Gonna have to wrap it up. The rubber band man. Sorry, brother. Gonna have to wrap it up because I have to end the stream very soon, bro.
I'm sorry about this. Sorry about that. You know, and I'm gonna take it. And kind of end it right quick. Just like I told brother, you know what I'm saying, black men aren't Pokemon. You know what I'm saying, you just can't come and catch us and I choose you. You know what I'm saying? It just
no,
don't
they got a man tree that they can just like an apple tree. They got black females got a man tree that they think they can go out there and pick a millionaire off of there anytime they get ready. After they spend their 20s to 30s using their vagina for an amusement park ride and letting the thugs and the gangbangers and the pants-sagging, dick-grabbing, no job having brothers use the vagina up.
And Mr. Charlie.
They want to bring us, they want to bring us this used vagina and expect us to take care of it after they called us nerds and rejected us when that coochie was brand new.
Or it's a flip side, whereas what is no sense. They get to their 40s, you know what I'm saying, and they feel like they done missed something in the late 30s, so they want to go have their girls trip.
Sorry, bro. I need to wrap this up. I need to go to the next caller.
Oh, okay. Hey, look, I'm gonna slide off, man. Yeah, I'm gonna slide off.
Hey, thank you very much, Robert Bandman. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you, bro. Brothers, make sure you hit the super chats and cash apps while I go through each caller for their last closing statement or question. This has been a great stream so far, so thank you very much for those who cash app, super chatted, and liked the video this evening. If you haven't liked the video, please like the video. That'd be greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. So, Derrick, I'm going to go through everyone for one last statement or question. Elijah, do you have any question or statement before I end the stream?
Well, yes. This show is your show is probably the most important show on the internet for the black man. It provides the only solution. And what has happened is we don't realize there's a war. There's been a war between black males and black females since the 50s. And it's a secret, silent war. And if you look up the Monahan report, it's a government document from Congress that white men have married all black females, and all black females have joined the Ku Klux Klan and married the white man. And they've had 12,000 since 1973. They've had 12,500 abortions a day to prove it. And they hate us, and they're out of that government document came the statement, came black women's favorite statement, "I don't need no man," which has turned into "I don't want a man." And so 65% of them today are gay. And the number one cause of death for blacks between the ages of 26 and 42 is what? For a man, it's his girlfriend. For a female, it's her boyfriend. We're killing each other. We hate each other. And this is because the black female in 1965 through the Monahan report they all have married white men, and they've all joined the Ku Klux Klan. Just look up the Monahan report. They've all joined the Ku Klux Klan and declared war against us. So this show is the only show that's going to save a brother's life.
Thank you very much, Elijah. I appreciate you both for those powerful words. Thank you, man.
Thank you, brother.
The intelligent investor, do you have any question or statement regarding this live stream before I end it?
Yes, bro. I mean, I got one question, then I got one statement I gotta make. The statement is that what I found out lately is that most of these, I'm gonna be speaking specifically to African women, right? Most of these African women, what they've decided to do is to try to go and date white guys, which is not a problem, you know what I'm saying? But what they found out is that most of the white guys are not looking for a relationship. They're looking to get, you know, they're looking to get the play, and they're getting frustrated and they're running back to the black guys, trying to, get into a relationship with us. And I understand that the men in Africa, they're not exactly, conducive for some of the women over there, right? So I do understand some of these women trying to do that. My question to brother Derrick is about I know that the way they do things over in Africa is a little different in terms of women falling in love with you or whatever. You know what I mean? Is it normal for a woman to fall in love with you within 24 hours of meeting you over there?
That's that's something that they use, that phrase. I have actually spoke with multiples of African females, and they quick to put that "I love you" in there. And like I tell them, you don't even know me, so how can you love me? So make sure that you put that out there. When they tell you that, let them know you don't even know me, so how you love me. Now you can get to know me, and perhaps you can fall in love with me. But right now, I don't want to hear that. So when they use that, correct them right away. And if they don't want to understand that, run.
All right,
Awesome.
yeah, because
All right,
after
thank you.
like you said, multiple. I mean, it's not one female. I mean, you can see the emotion behind it too. Which is kind of confusing sometimes because you can really see that they struggling with the fact that they don't want to tell you that they're falling in love with you, but you have to force it out of them in a way. Is that what's going on right now? And I mean, I don't know if it's real, if it's fake, but it's not one woman, it's not two. Because the thing is that for us, right, when they meet us, Western guys or whatever, we're very different from the guys they used to back home. You know what I mean? The way
Exactly.
we approach things out, the way we talk to them, the way we treat them, so they can't help it but say, "Wow, I've never spoken to anybody like you." All the guys I've spoke with is like, they I get bored within 20 minutes, but I'm talking to you for hours now. It's like I've known you forever. But so I mean, it's kind of, it touches my heart, because you don't, what if they mean it? What if it's real?
Well,
What?
you have to put the time there, and only time will tell. That's all I got to say. But most of them is gonna say that, that's something common. So like I said, just put that time there with them, and you'll be able to tell whether or not they really love you or do they love your pocket.
Right. All right, bro.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, the intelligent investor. Seattle Sideshow, do you have a question or a last statement for the brother Derrick before we end the stream? You there, Seattle? Nope, I think he's gone.
Oh,
Okay, do you have any question or statement for Brian the stream?
indeed. Well, the main thing I have to say is definitely get those passports, like how we always say. I mean, it's sad to hear those stories from these brothers and their mothers and whatnot, but it's very true. I will say that one. Do not be afraid to put your foot down against your own family, especially your mom, aunt, whatever it may be, because your family could possibly be the biggest anchor to you. So you got to let them know, and you got to let them know. And outside of that, get those passports. Hope everyone does well.
Thank you very much, Shadow Sideshow. Much appreciation, brother. Mr. Derrick, I want to say a huge thank you to you, brother, for taking the time out to do this incredible live stream, brother. Derrick, do you have any closing statements yourself, brother, before we end the stream?
Well, not really. All I can say is I hope the brothers, pay close attention at the stuff that you're doing, the content that you're bringing, and get that passport. If you're a little confused, they need to continue to watch your show, listen at the conversations that we putting out there, because it's real, man. Don't settle for less when you can have the best.
Yes, powerful. Don't settle for less when you can have the best. Brother Derrick, thank you very much for taking the time out to do this incredible live stream. It's been an incredible experience talking to you, and all the best to you in Africa. Best of luck, and I hope you find your 2 wives. I hope you become successful there, you become a millionaire or even a billionaire and become very wealthy there and live a great life in Africa, brother. Thank you, brother.
Thank
So,
you.
brothers, here, before I end the stream, I want to say a huge thank you to everyone who liked the video, everyone who cash apped, everyone who super chatted. That is greatly appreciated. Thank you very, very much. So, brothers, here is a link to the Patreon again for special additional benefits. Take a read of the tiers on the Patreon. I suggest you join the Patreon. It will change your lives. And the Patreon is going very well. So here's a link to the Patreon, brothers. Here's a link to the Facebook group as well. So send your request in and now I'll manually review it. If you want to get in the Discord server, you've got to be a part of the Patreon. And the Discord server is extremely valuable. We've got a lot of high value males in the Discord server discussing traveling, crypto, stocks, foreign women, etc., etc. My Twitter is there on the live stream chat, so follow me on Twitter and send me a DM on Twitter if need be. Here's a link to my Instagram. Follow me on Instagram, send me a DM on Instagram. I will get back to you as soon as possible. And the Cash App is open 24/7, 365. So here's a Cash App, brothers. Derrick, once again, thank you very much, brother. Look after yourself. Sending you good health and blessings and goodwill your way. It's been a pleasure speaking to you, brother, and we will speak again very soon. Brothers all around the world, thank you very much for calling in and supporting the channel. Make sure you hit the like button. And when this video drops on my channel, can everyone please comment on this video? Comments are very important. I should see at least 50 comments in the first 12 hours. Comments are free. All right. So if you enjoy this live stream, just say, hey, IP, great live stream. Comments help out with the algorithm. YouTube will push out this content to other brothers who need to find this video and videos on my channel to help improve their lives. Derrick, look after yourself, brother, okay? Brothers, look after yourself worldwide, and I will see you, brothers, on my next live stream. International passport out. Peace out, brothers. Thank you very much.